Here are the latest updates from the Pokrovsk front. General Mao Draa has managed to stabilize the front and set the stage for critical counterattacks that have shifted the balance of the battle in this key sector. As reported earlier, Draa has led a relentless campaign targeting Russian logistics, turning supply routes into perilous traps, which has significantly hindered their advance. By rotating front-line brigades and reinforcing positions with experienced fighters, Draa has improved coordination, allowing Ukrainian forces to build and hold new defensive lines. With these defenses in place, Russian forces have failed to make significant progress. They have continued launching frontal assaults, which have proven to be disastrous. Simultaneously, the Russian counteroffensive aimed at pushing Ukrainians out of KSK has been met with fierce resistance from elite Ukrainian combat brigades. This resistance has inflicted heavy casualties on Russian forces, forcing the Russian command to divert reserves from Pokrovsk to KSK. The elite VDV and naval infantry units of the Russian army have suffered devastating losses there. These heavy losses at KSK have come at a significant cost to Russian efforts at Pokrovsk, with casualties nearly double those in other sectors, over 15,000 in total, including 7,000 killed during January alone. With Russian reserves running low, desperate measures have been taken. Injured soldiers are increasingly being sent to the front lines and involved in active assaults. Recognizing the shift in momentum, Draa has ordered preparations for decisive counterattacks in the Pokrovsk direction, drawing from lessons learned in previous offensives. In early 2022, Draa was appointed deputy commander of the Southern Operational Command, where he successfully halted the Russian advance from Kherson toward Kyiv, stabilizing the front until Ukrainian forces could regroup for a counteroffensive. His coordinated strikes on Russian supply routes, including key bridges, helped disrupt Russian reinforcements and weaken frontline troops. During the 2022 Kherson counteroffensive, Draa led Ukraine's main push, targeting weak points in Russian defenses and deploying fast-moving armored units in Thunder Run tactics, penetrating deep into enemy lines. His leadership was instrumental in the liberation of Kherson, earning him significant popularity among the Ukrainian people. After stabilizing Pokrovsk in 2025, Draa identified key weaknesses in Russian defenses on the western flank. This time, he utilized large-scale drone campaigns, a tactic he lacked during the Kherson offensive. The Russian supply lines collapsed, and their forces were increasingly forced to rely on horses, donkeys, camels, and even handcuffing soldiers together to prevent desertions. They crammed troops into pickup trucks to maintain the unsustainable tempo of assaults. Draa's forces then deployed rapid Thunder Run tactics, striking weak points in Russian defenses near Kotel Pishin and Uska. After successful operations, he launched larger counterattacks to retake fragmented Russian positions, recovering several key settlements and fortifications. This marked the first time in over 18 months that Ukrainian forces regained significant territory in the Pokrovsk direction. The most significant result was the restoration of control over the most well-fortified sections of the defense line, pushing Russian forces back into open fields. Draa's appointment as commander in the Pokrovsk region allowed Ukrainian forces to take the initiative and go on the offensive in one of the most challenging parts of the front. Draa's ability to coordinate his forces, listen to their input, and apply lessons from previous battles has been key to Ukraine's success in this sector. Finally, don't forget that our spring sale ends in just a few hours. This is your last chance to support our independent Ukrainian reporting with a 40% discount on subscriptions. Your support is more crucial than ever, especially during these challenging times for Ukraine. Subscribing will not only help our efforts but also provide you with exclusive insights, in-depth overviews of all fronts, and videos on strategic geopolitics. If you've wanted to support us but haven't yet, now is the perfect opportunity. Click the link in the description to join and become part of our exclusive community. Your support means the world to us.